In his 1983 hit "Roll Me Away", Bob Seger sang these words: "Stood alone on a mountaintop, staring out at the Great Divide. I could go east, I could go west. It was all up to me to decide." The allure of America's wide-open landscapes has captivated many generations of Americans, and land ownership in particular has appealed to countless other Americans. Every year, the Land Report publishes a list of the top 100 private landowners in the United States. In this video, we're going to take a look at the top 5. Coming in at number 5 in 2018 is one of America's largest landowners, is Stan Kroenke. Kroenke made his initial money as a real estate developer in the 70s and 80s. And in 1974, he married Ann Walton, a Walmart heiress. Kroenke currently owns 1,380,000 acres in the U.S., including the Q Ranch in Wyoming, which itself is 560,000 acres. At the Q Ranch, people can enjoy lodging, hunting, and fishing. Mr. Kroenke is also owner or partial owner of a number of sports teams, including the Denver Nuggets, Colorado Avalanche, St. Louis Rams, and the Arsenal Football Club. The fourth largest landowner in 2018 in the U.S. is the Reed family. The Reed family is a fifth-generation family of loggers that owns presently a little over 1,700,000 acres in the U.S. This family's forest products company is headquartered in Seattle and has timberland in 8 states spread throughout the Pacific Northwest and the South. With land holdings in excess of 1,900,000 acres, the Emerson family comes in on the number 3 spot of the top U.S. private landowners in 2018. This is another family-owned forest products company and works hard in partnership with the U.S. Forest Service, National Fish and Wildlife Foundation, and other organizations to help restore and maintain California's forests. For example, these folks are involved in thinning forests to reduce densities and provide remaining trees the opportunity to better withstand fire, pests, and disease. Coming in as the second largest private landowner in the U.S. in 2018 is Mr. Ted Turner. Mr. Turner owns 2 million acres, primarily in the Great Plains area, upon which he runs 50,000 head of bison on his ranches. Mr. Turner's career began in his father's outdoor advertising billboard business, which he eventually took over in 1963. Mr. Turner also was a founder of Turner Broadcasting Station, known as TBS, as well as the cable news network CNN. Mr. Turner also owned World Championship Wrestling and is the former owner of the Major League Baseball's Atlanta Braves team. Can I get a drum roll, please? The largest private landowner in the U.S. in 2018 is Mr. John Malone. Mr. Malone's career was primarily in the telecommunications industry, and he eventually served as president and CEO of Telecommunications Inc., also known as TCI. Mr. Malone's land holdings total 2,200,000 acres and are spread throughout Colorado, New Mexico, Wyoming, and Maine. He has cattle and ranching operations on his New Mexico, Wyoming, and Colorado ranches, and he tries to preserve the historical structures and traditions as much as he can on those ranches. So there you have it. Those are the top 5 private landowners in the U.S. in 2018, according to the Land Report. Some of these landowners come from older money, some of them come from newer money, but all of them continue to work the land, whether it be ranching and cattle, lodging, hunting and fishing, or forestry. They all clearly love land and are outstanding examples of the American dream of land ownership. This presentation is for general information purposes only. It is not to be construed as providing any advice, whether legal, real estate, tax, or otherwise.